Now let's again not mess up my overlay because that would be terrible. Okay, mic's live. Okay, hello peoples? Can people hear me? Is everything alright? I hope so. We're gonna do Illusion of Gaia. We did an RNG manip that we don't need as well, by the way. That we'll get into a little bit later, but you know, we've become prepared. Kind of, not really. I have yet to like do any form of warm-up today. It's kind of awkward. Very painful, but we're gonna do this. Button type 2, that is an absolute must. So, I guess I'll just start in 3, 2, 1, beep. And this is Illusion of Gaia. It is stupidly difficult, even for speedrunning. Every single dungeon can can kill you and thus murder your run. I have yet to have a deathless run ever anywhere, and my estimate is ridiculously high because my controller is kind of broken. It works, but it's on full-on life support. So, we might have some issues. We're gonna get 5 red jewels in the beginning, as well. Because of because it's a little bit safer. So we're gonna take a little bit of a different path than needed for any percent. The difference between any percent and 100% is in 100% we don't get red jewels, or we get red jewels, in any percent we don't. Did I do? Oh, I did my RNG manip. Nice. That's a very fast red jewel. So, oh, I need to move here. So we have an extra red jewel for free. Nice. You can mash stacks really quickly with the help of 3 different buttons, and I am completely asleep apparently today. There's a hitbox here that you need to hit. Very finicky. We did it kind of slowly. And Southcape is probably gonna be really slow because of it, because I lose 30 seconds normally on my best runs due to bad moving and bad mashing in the very first village. I keep up in actual dungeons where it becomes difficult, but my movement is trashed. And, you know, the movement in this game is already really difficult, so yeah. Basically, the big part of why this run is so technically challenging, there are 2 reasons. The bosses are ridiculously difficult. Everything can kill you. And the movement works by double pressing arrow keys. You run if you double press, you walk if you single press. Now this is kind of a problem because my controller is dying and sometimes it eats inputs. So if you see me randomly walking instead of running, 9 times out of 10 is because my controller says no. Oh, I need to lower my game audio? Do I need to lower my game audio, or higher my game audio? I can higher my game audio. I have it naturally kind of low. There's a moment coming up where I can do that. Oh, I talked to her like 3 times and we're being slow. Okay, yeah, I'll do that in the coming map cutscene. Actually, I'll do that during Lola's melody. If I'm really fast. We did it. I hired my game audio. I hope it helps. This is the highest I can throw it without having to lower my mic. And I can lower my mic as well. But then I have to find a good balance point, and that might be a bit more difficult. I mean, I personally find the game audio of this game sometimes the stuff of nightmares because of actively running this game. Okay, 352 Southcape is absolutely horrendous. 304 is the time you want. 324 is my best. We're 30 seconds slow on just being bad in South Cape. It's beautiful. Technically, we're 50 seconds slow, but that's partially because we get more jewels than necessary. Okay, I'll look to change my game audio in the the scene, because that's slow anyways. Oh, I got stuck on that dude. That's bad as well. Yay, we're being terrible. No former practice. No warm-up. And this game kind of requires warm-up because of how, like, input intensive it is. There's a red jewel over there. We're gonna try and slip behind this guard, which went well, which saves barely any time. We're gonna be in the red very briefly, because we're behind in prison. By the way, the king and queen are called Edwin and Edwina, and their daughter is Kara. I don't know how they got to that name, but they did. I need to rock 3 lines, and I need to wait in this corner right here for my food. So whilst waiting, I am going to lower my voice a little bit. I hope this is better. It probably isn't, but we're gonna try anyways. If it's not good, I do not have a cutscene coming up very soon, so you just kind of have to deal with it. Now we're gonna wait in this corner, where we're going to wait for it to become nighttime, so our flute can talk to us, because our flute can talk. And the flute can talk because it's my dad. My dad is a flute. We're gonna have a bit of text mashing. Just casual conversation. The snail pie of grandma's delicious. Yada yada yada, not very important. And we can walk up a little bit already. And we're gonna find there's one. Okay, I think I got it. There's a few pixels where you get to be a little bit faster in this part. Also, this is Hamlet. Hamlet is our hero. He just gave us the key to the prison. That's beautiful, a pig. They just gave us the key. Hamlet is great. We love Hamlet. Oh, I just pressed a button I shouldn't have pressed. So now we're going to do the first dungeon. This is a tutorial dungeon. I've lost about a quarter of my runs to this dungeon. Not fun. This game is very punishing. And even the tutorial dungeon is completely deadly. We are gonna damage boost through that dude. These bats are really badly positioned for me. I'm taking a lot of damage. We're gonna do an orb cancel, meaning that that animation doesn't go through. We're gonna do a guard dash, which means that we pull that whilst walking, which is slightly faster, saves about half a frame. We're gonna have to kill a lot more because of how much damage I took in that early part. And we're gonna pray that Lily isn't going to be Lily. Yeah, this is what happens when Lily decides to be Lily. You get like 4 tax boxes that you have to push through because otherwise you take a bunch of damage. We're gonna take this part safely because I don't want to die. And I'm very low health. And I'm probably gonna die anyways. We're gonna wait for these things to walk through so we don't get hit by a spear. Then we're gonna wait for this one. We lose about 8 seconds just for waiting because I took so much damage on those bats because bad RNG. And we're gonna mash and hope for a region globe, because if we get a region globe, then that's awesome. We didn't, which kind of sucks. That means that we're gonna get a heal soon. I might say some stupid stuff because I'm not thinking clear, because it's the early morning and I have done 0 preparation and I am like really nervous for this run. We're talking about subframes. There's actually subframes going on in this dungeon, by the way. Or not in this dungeon. There's a different dungeon that gets determined by subpixels. Okay, that was the ideal hit. That was the perfect hit there, which is really nice. Because if you hit that slightly too early when the 3 just barely pops up, I'm gonna have to kill this dude. I'm also gonna have to kill this dude. Because we're about to die if I don't be careful. If I'm not careful. And I don't like dying, so... Hey. Now we're gonna become the Dark Knight Freedom. We're also not gonna get a heal because I can do this. I can totally do this. I know. So we have 3 HP. There are enemies that I'm about to fight that do 3 hearts of damage. So if I take a single hit in the next bit, I am pretty much dead. But we're not gonna grab a heal, because healing is slow. Ideally, we never grab a heal. I just took a hit, but luckily those deal 1 damage. Now, these are what's scary. You can iframe through them, but those deal a lot of damage. Also, these brown skeletons also deal a lot of damage. Everything deals a lot of damage. He did not drop a heal. This might actually become a problem, because now I die to everything except bats. I cannot iframe through this dude. I have to kill him. Because if he moves the wrong way, I'm dead. If I walk slightly too far forward, I die to those. Yeah, the common theme is here. I'm likely to die here. Fun times. Fun times with Illusion of Gaia. Okay, that's a heal. Now I'm fine. The dungeon... We just completed the dungeon and I got a heal. But that heal is actually really good. Because we're not getting a heal in the next dungeon either. Or in the dungeon afterwards. So we're gonna have to complete 2 more dungeons. Okay, 1 is technically not a dungeon, but we have to complete 2 more quote-unquote dungeons without healing, and things are about to get really painful. Okay, so we just talked to Lily. Lily, I have no idea what she says in that cutscene. I skipped through it way too fast, and I've always done that. I have no idea what Lily says there. Now, we escaped out of prison, yay. We promised Kara that if we managed to escape, which we did, because we're not bad at this game and we actually survived for once, that we're gonna help her escape as well. So here's Kara. Kara is the fastest walker ever. She has a running animation, but she never used it. So we're running, she's walking, because, well, she can. We're gonna get some food for the trip, which is in here. It's a yummy roasted lag of yak. I've never had a lag of yak, but apparently it's yummy. Can anyone actually judge that? Are lag of yaks yummy? Because I don't know. I honestly don't. Okay, I think we're still losing time, or being slightly behind here. Okay, no, we are saving time. We saved 11 seconds on prison, even though prison went horrible, because my splits on my PC are terrible, because I've had 1 good run, and that run was live at a marathon, where I didn't have splits. So yeah, we're splitting against terrible splits, so I'm pretty sure we're always going to be in the green. Oh yeah, I was gonna drop mic audio if there were any cutscenes coming up. We're gonna do that soon-ish, hopefully. First we're gonna mash a lot. Apparently the Jackal, a mercenary dude, kidnapped or destroyed our home, looking for me and Kara. And they didn't find us, but Grandma and Grandpa are gone, and it's very scary. Hi, Mark. I have 2 chats open, by the way. I don't know how that's relevant, but I have 2 chats open. We are not going to do that during this cutscene, because this one's very short. You have these map animations, where it's just walking. You turn really slowly, but there's only 2 times you turn, so this one's pretty quickly. And you have to press space at the end, or start at the end, to get through that text. Okay, here's where we change. We just played Lola's Melody, because that's what we've gotten told. I just pressed the wrong thing, this might take a while. Lower it a bit more. Make that one smaller, make that one larger, make that one larger, make that one larger. Thank you, Mark. Okay, I just dropped it another, like, 3 decibels, so I hope this is fine. Yeah, so there wasn't a village, and now there is. Yay, magic. Gonna grab another red jewel. We're gonna enter this house because that finishes the walking animation of Lily and Kara, which means that they're already over there. Saves about half a second in 100%, saves about like 0.7 seconds in any percent. We do the 100% strat on this level, so we only save half a second. Oh well. Then we're gonna get our first dark ability, which is Psycho Dash. And we immediately use it to save a single frame. Because saving a single frame is great. Psycho Dash is basically you hurl yourself at stuff after charging. And you do a bunch of damage. It's a pretty powerful ability, and we use it throughout the entirety of the run. Like, we even used it in the second to last dungeon. So, yeah, we used through the entirety of the run. Text box is there. Sliding is faster than climbing down the ladder. Let's charge this. Walk over here. Break this wall, because we hurled our face at it, and it... Great, we just hurled our face at a wall and broke it. Oh. Where be I? Oh, I just hit the wrong button, I think. That one. We're playing apparently against my sum of best now, so everything is going to be red from now on because I pressed the wrong button. I am very sorry, but we're gonna see a lot of red in this blitz. Now we're gonna hit that little pole there because otherwise we get this long slope animation, which is not great. And now we're gonna get something that can kill runs. I haven't lost a run to it in a while, but it can kill you. It's the Moontribe Challenge. It's a time-based challenge where you get way too little time to complete it, pretty much. A casual runner will not finish this until like the 7th try or something. It's ridiculous. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Oh, that is really bad. That is really bad. That is even worse. Luckily, it didn't continue dashing. We're messing this really badly. Up really badly. We might still have this. Nope, we don't. I missed one slash, so we don't. I haven't lost this in a while, but I went a little bit too far out. That's what you're supposed to do, killing pretty much the first 3 enemies instantaneously. But I missed my Psycho Dash, so we didn't. There. That was really bad. We can completely salvage this by not dying in the next dungeon, but... about a minute worth of time saving Inca Ruins. But we only have 4 health, so we can only take 2 hits in the entirety of the dungeon, so that's kind of scary. Yeah, that was a Moontribe Challenge. I jinxed myself by saying that I haven't failed it in a while, and I immediately failed it because I missed my Psycho Dash. You know, such is the way of life. I'm gonna mash through some text boxes. We're gonna walk to the entrance of the dungeon. And guess what? Kara followed us, even though we told her for like the 7th time not to follow us. She's stubborn. I like Kara. I can like see myself in her and being a stubborn little bitch. I should probably not say that. I am very sorry. I did not mean to swear. It wasn't the hardest of swears, but it was still a swear. I am very sorry. I tend to just swear a lot in real life, or not in real life. Because, you know, job and stuff. But in gaming, I tend to swear a lot. And I need to really learn not to swear a lot while speedrunning on other people's channel, because it's bad and stuff. I'm gonna kill that dude because it's slightly faster this way. And we're gonna get a diamond-shaped block. Whilst this menu, I'm gonna quickly check how many jewels I have. Because if I have 5, I need to make sure I don't get the next one. Because that makes my menuing from then on awkward. We have 5, nice. That's really good, having 5. I need to hog that wall. Okay. So we killed the top left spinner a while ago, because that top left spinner diagonal attack hits us if we're not careful. Okay, no, here's where it gets... yeah, I know. I tend to struggle with that. Okay, here is where it gets really difficult. Not this one in particular, but like the next two rooms are completely murderous. Also bad snail RNG, which doesn't help my case. These sludge dudes are really scary. I have lost so many runs to those sludge dudes. It's not even funny. This is a sequence break, by the way. We're not supposed to be able to hit that guy with will, but we can. Because you're attacking whilst running as fast. That was what I was scared of. I forgot that I had to move a little bit. They spawn like nearby, but not super nearby. Okay, that's a really lucky heal. We're gonna do a sequence break here. There, slope glitch. If you do a jump attack at the exact right frame, whilst on a slope, whilst on a horizontal slope, you gain a bunch of, or you get the slope effect completely, even though you really shouldn't. But you know, it's a glitch. That's kind of what glitches do. They break the game. Those green guys are so scary. I get completely paranoid in this dungeon because of those green guys. We're gonna get an herb. We're gonna use this later. Or maybe not, but probably use this later. I got hit there, so that's, again, really scary, because now I can't take hits anymore, and there's still one more really scary room up and coming. Okay, we got good RNG on that snail. That snail moves randomly. I'm gonna charge the Psycho Dash, so that we can hit this dude twice, and that should mean that I'm completely safe for the next part, and not die in this dungeon, which is great. Now, quick question. Are we going to die to the boss, or are we going to get a safety heal? I haven't, like, Kastos is pretty easy to do. Like, Kastos is not a very difficult boss. It's not likely that I'll take damage there, but he deals 7 hearts of damage, and we have a total 8, so it's kind of like, I kind of want to grab that heal, just for optimization's sake, or just for safety's sake. But it's not necessary, because as soon as we defeat him, like, we get... Sure, we're gonna try and not die to the boss, but we're gonna take the risk and not get to heal. Because we're confident in this game, and I totally am not playing with a broken controller and stuff. Now we're gonna take Frieden here. We take Frieden for exactly 1 boss. And that's this one. There are 5 bosses in this game. Technically there are 11, but we're gonna say there's 5. Just for now. Okay, we got that one right. What was I gonna say? We're only use Frieden for a single boss, and that's the first one. Because the first one is cycle-based and has really long cycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we cut the cycles in half because Frieden does double the damage. Okay, that's good RNG. That fireball doesn't hit in the center, so I don't have to have really precise positioning anymore. I had to let go a little bit earlier because of that fire cycle was slightly different. But I think we're fine. I'm standing too low for that. Now we're gonna have a little bit longer of a cycle, which kind of sucks. Let's try and not die. I feel like not dying is good. Here's the second one. Okay, that's good. Now we're completely in the safe. We can just stand here, do this, kill the boss. Took slightly long on the boss. Like, I have done a lot faster on bosses, but oh well, we beat him. We didn't die. We got the heal, and we're out of Inca runes safely. By the way, for some reason, as I said before, for those who don't know, I pressed the wrong button, and now I'm splitting against my sum of bests. So for the most part of this game, we will be in the red. During part of the splits. Okay, we talked to the queen. Or, yeah, to the queen. I think she's a queen. I'm not sure if she's a queen, but I'm pretty sure she's the queen. I'm pretty sure I'm supposedly the young version of the king. Because there's a lot of messed up stuff going on with time and the earth. Thus the name Illusion of Time or the Illusion of Gaia, depending if you play on the European or North American version. We play on the North American version because it plays at 10 frames per second more. Then we're going to go outside. Thank you, Faka. Gonna need it. Also, bye, Faka. Have fun with whatever you're gonna do. Okay, let me see if I can get this right. Okay, I got a good talk to him. You can talk to him while standing horizontally, which is slightly faster than talking to him whilst you're standing vertically, because you don't have to change directions. It is like super minor time saves, but it's there. It's something easy to do. Okay, now we're gonna get into a dream section, which is like we're in our house. I believe it's 50 frames per second on European and 60 frames per second on North American, so I believe it's 10 frames. I am not the most trustworthy source in that, because I have no idea of old consoles, but that's what I've been told. So yeah, we just talked to our mom in the dream. And all of a sudden, my fancy golden ship is completely ruined. And there's a huge, enormous giant fish attacking our ship. And he ate up Seth. We don't like Seth, by the way. To the left you have Eric, in the middle you have Lance, and on the right you have me and Will. Then you have Kara and Lily, which we've seen. And then we'll meet Neil in a little bit. Those are the main characters. Let's take the meat of Yak. Talk to her, eat the meat. There's a bunch of cutscenes here, which needs certain triggers, like I have to attack a fish there. That's all. I'm gonna immediately equip... I'm not actually gonna equip an herb. I was like, I'm gonna equip an herb and do this fast strat that we do here instead of losing 12 seconds, but I'm not, because I am completely nervous about a vampire fight. And I'd rather lose 12 seconds than die to vampires, meaning that I lose 7 minutes. Yes, Cruel, why don't you know this? So yeah. This is a really cute cutscene, or series of quote-unquote cutscenes, but it's really boring and slow, so it's... If you play this game casually, this is great. If you don't, then if you speedrun this game, then it's kind of like, why am I doing this? Kara has a really annoying hitbox here. Most people you can't corner boost off of. Kara is the sole exception. Corner boosting is when you hit a... when you hit a wall, just enough to the side of you that you get boosted through the wall. Really cool mechanic. Okay, we got enough fish. That was a really fast fishing section, so we lost not the normal 12 seconds, we lost less, which is great. And we're gonna have to kill one more fish. Poor fish. And I'm gonna kill another fish because I'm feeling like murder. And then we're gonna start developing feelings for Kara and hope that everyone's alright and that we get to meet our father again and wish upon a star. Yada yada yada. Sharks are now here. There's a lot of stuff going on in pretty much every cutscene, and it goes by way too quickly to actually properly explain it. Okay, good. If audio is good, then we're happy, right? I'm happy in that case. Also, my splits are red again. Ha. I should have probably fixed that before starting running, but you know. Okay, and we're gonna talk to Kara, faint, and potential and be dead according to some people. We're not that, we just got scurvy, that's all. Eat your fruit and vegetables, kids, because otherwise you get scurvy. We just got to hear from this guy that our fans are safe as well. Except Seth, because Seth died. We don't like Seth. This is Turbo the dog. I don't know how that's relevant, but that's Turbo the dog. And now we are going to Frida. We are gonna do a few things in Frida. First of all, we're gonna do something for safety. We're gonna enter this house. We're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna go upstairs again. We're going to talk to this guy. Give him our red jewels. Menu, order, we want that one over there, we want that one over there, and we want that one over there. Okay, that menu is going to lose me time right now and save me time later on, because I know where everything is now. Red jewels can mess up your inventory pretty badly. Again, herb. Add herb. We're gonna go to... Frisia is a bad city. Frisia is the biggest slave market in the world. And we don't like slave markets. Bro, to actually kind of help, we're gonna have to go to the slave market and talk to this guy called Sam, who tells us about where the slaves are captured. By the way, we just told the guard that we are a 12-year-old looking to buy slaves. I don't know how he allows a 12-year-old to buy slaves, that's none of my business. But I feel like selling slaves to 12-year-olds is pretty illegal. Okay, I might try and turn it up during the... whatever during some cutscenes soon. If it's still on the low end. Sure. We just saved Eric from a slave trader, by the way. He didn't even thank us. I don't know why. Eric is ungrateful, I guess. Now we're gonna save some more slaves. There are in total 10 slaves, I believe, in this mine. Might be 11, might be 13, I don't know the exact number, because we're only gonna save 5 slaves. We're very ungrateful. Or we're very... We have got our goal in mind, and we're going to not actually, you know, save slaves, because most of them don't give us anything. Or give us something that we don't need. Like, that slave is completely useless, so we skip him. We're gonna jump over this guy. It's fast. We're gonna grab yet another herb, because we lose 4 seconds getting that herb, but the herb might save our lives, and I like saving our lives. Then we're gonna kill this snake, hit this button. Gonna have to hit all 4 buttons. And hopefully not take too much damage. Hit that button. And go to the next level. And we are going to intentionally die in this dungeon at some point. At some point is in the very near future. At some point is also in after fighting a lot of enemies, and it's very scary. We've got that dude, which just gave us terrible RNG, meaning that we are most likely going to die in this part. And dying in this part, it's not the worst. There are way worse positions to die in, but it's definitely not ideal. Dying is bad. Can I get the slope glitch? Okay, we're just doing vanilla ways. I'm sick of slope glitch. It's really difficult to do slope glitch when your controller half of the time eats your inputs. Now this section is really scary. Because we've only got 2 HP and these enemies deal way more than 2 damage. We're gonna murder a lot more. Oh, apparently eyes only do 1 damage. How did I not know of this? We're also gonna kill this guy. Not because it's needed, but because we're not taking any risks with literally 1 HP. Oh, hey, he gave a heal. That's nice. That's very kind of him. Let's orb cancel first. Let's walk apparently because my inputs are getting eaten by my controller. Controller's dying. I already mentioned that. I am pretty sure that slave trading is illegal. Maybe not in this world. Maybe it is in this world, but they are very sinister about it. So I'm pretty sure slave trading is already illegal in this world. And otherwise, it's in our world, at least in my country. I think in most countries. Okay, we got freedom. We got the extra heal from the snake, which is absolutely amazing, because that means that we're not going to die in the next section. We can just walk downwards, not without a care in the world. Unless this eye decides to be annoying, in which case we bump into this eye, which is less than ideal. But he was kind to us for once, so yay. And we're gonna charge our Darkfire ability, which is an ability we just got, which is a ranged attack. We are not going to grab that heal, even though we're not on full health. That guy's kind of annoying, because you need to slash him whilst you're not in talk range, and then you need to talk to him, and there's a really small window where you can do both, but it's a really tiny window. Now we're gonna get ourselves hit twice by that guy, because we want to go back to the start. We also want to be Will again. We don't like being Freeden for most of this run. Sometimes it's nice, but most of this run is faster with Will. Will has more special abilities. Will has eventually an ability that allows him to run faster. Like, Will is just faster. We're gonna open the key to the elevator. This is the elevator. It's supposed to only be used for diamonds, but we're gonna stand on it, and I don't know how he is like not scared out of his mind, because they're very high, and he's standing on a very tiny platform. I guess he's just not afraid of heights. I mean, he's killing monsters, and he's like, you know, he's our hero. Well, Hamlet is our hero, but he is the hero of the game, so I guess there's that. Ow. I'm gonna take a bit of damage, which is not the worst, because there's another death abuse coming up very soon. This guy walking forward is really bad, though. Get a key. We're gonna try and stay at this HP, because it means it's safe. And I like my safety in marathons. I know not many people do. I know that many people like to watch risky strats, but I like safety. Safety is good, occasionally. Especially when you have a game that's as murderous as Illusion of Gaia. Oh, that eye is kind of annoying. I punch him. Okay, 3 HP. That means that I take 6 hits from the worm without dying. That's good. That means that we can damage boost there. And apparently not even get the damage boost. I need to be careful now, because anything kills me now. So I need to be a bit careful on the way up. Not do a backwards jump. It's not a good idea. We're gonna walk down, and we're gonna save only one of these, because the other two are useless for us. We just learned a Song of Memories, which is the reason why we went to the diamond mine. Because one of our good friends has lost all his memory. So we're gonna get the song to, you know, get him his memory back. That was Diamond Mine. Diamond Mine is about the last dungeon that I'm still kind of practiced on. Because I've been doing like offline runs until I die, and kind of my runs tend to die in Sky Garden because Sky Garden is not a fun dungeon. Everything past Sky Garden is not a fun dungeon except for Mushroom. Mushroom is fun. I should have played the flute before talking to him. That was my bad. There's no need to change my audio right now. And now we're gonna get a little cutscene that's really cute, and if you're fast enough, please do read it, because it's cute. Okay, Eric is gonna introduce us to his cousin Neil, who's an inventor, because we have been set out to discover Moo because, well, apparently the world is dying, and we have to find mystic statues to save the world. Because saving the world is a good thing. I know, right? It is one of my favorite cutscenes. Actually, I find the ending cutscene better, but the ending cutscene is 25 minutes long, and we're not gonna watch that unless I need to fill in time. In which case, I'm happy to watch that, but it's really long. And 42 minutes to get into Sky Garden is not bad for my pace. It's pretty bad overall because it's about 10 minutes behind, but yeah, I'm not the greatest runner of this game, and seeing as I went completely unprepared, that's even better. To Lily, talk to Kara again. Oh, that was a bit too early. Then we're gonna hit this ghost a couple of times. Screw you, ghost. There are two ways to go about the next part. One is pixel perfect, and we're not doing it because it's pixel perfect. I only know one person who does in Bowie, which is like the second place. Or who has the second ever, who had just yesterday gotten the second ever sub 2 timing, sub 2 hours. So yeah, he's a great runner of this game. He's the only one who attempts to go for the pixel perfect strat and who can get reliably. I think. I don't know if Hulk, the world record holder, does as well, but I don't think he does. And now we're gonna teleport into the next major dungeon in Sky Garden. Sky Garden exists out of four sections. Each section has a crystal ball. We're gonna have to try and collect every single crystal ball. Okay, we got past that worm, which is great. That worm can hit you if you're a tad bit slow, but we didn't. We weren't a tad bit slow, so nice. Okay, that is actually not that bad because you tend to not take enough damage in this dungeon anyways. Okay, that dude was moving really scary, so I took a long path. Which is not ideal. Okay, and we're gonna open this chest. Because this chest has the very first crystal ball. After getting the crystal ball, we are going to kill ourselves on this ball slime. Which, because we got the, because we talked to, what's his name? The trader who took all our red jewels. That means that we take 1 less damage from everything because we had 5 jewels, and we have an extra herb because of him. Because we take 1 less damage from everything. Okay, I thought that worked, but apparently it didn't. There, that's the slope glitch again. Oh, that almost went horribly wrong. If you get too close, if the sword gets too close to the statue, re-enters the or goes back to the sword guy. If it goes back to the sword guy, that means that you need to deal 3 hits to it again. That sometimes happens. Not very often, but when it does, you kind of cry in a corner. Nope. That's actually what correctly. I don't even need to charge this right now. I forgot we still have a section to go through before we need to charge that. That orb cancel saves next to nothing, but it does save something if you're fast enough, and I thought I was fast enough, and I'm pretty sure I was, but I'm not 100% on it. Now this slime thingy can be, or this ball chain can be a bit annoying. Okay, we're gonna do an orb glitch, but be very careful about our movement here, because if we open the chest before the orb animation finishes, we heart lock the game. And I don't have a safety save. So, heart locking the game means it runs over. Fun times for the illusion of Gaia. Potentially losing the game to heart locking. There's a few moments where you where you can soft lock in this game. None of them are too likely, but they can happen, and I do not have any safety saves prepared. Except for like the ones we get in advance to certain fights. I'm gonna try and slope glitch here again, but apparently my controller is not working. This is a really important slope glitch as well, so if I don't get it quick enough, we kind of screw ourselves. Same with this one. There. Those two are easier than other slope glitches. They're still not super easy, but they're easier than other slope glitches. Sadly, with the current state of my controller, no like input heavy glitches are easy. So yeah, let's stand properly. Let's walk. Okay. So the game is programmed that if you stand on one of those pillars and you hit a switch, that you're inside it technically. So what it does is, in whichever direction you try to move, it will push you the other way. So it tries to prevent you from glitching somewhere. We know that, so we use that information to glitch it even more by by doing the reverse and moving into the direction we don't want to move, so we get pushed in the direction that we do want to be. Okay, this is the scariest part of Sky Garden. I have lost so much to this part. This part is monstrous and deadly. Especially if you get hit there. Or if this slime decides to hit you. Okay. There's a section coming up that I am really nervous about. Alright, let's charge this. It has to do with these ball chains, or ball snakes. There are so many ball snakes here. And getting hit too much is, well, I got hit there. I was in an immunity frame, but not fast enough. So we have to do this part again. As I said, this part is absolutely destructive. It is not even funny. Especially if you get hit early due to those things. I'd say this part of Sky Garden is probably the 4th most difficult thing in the game. That's not even an overstatement. I can say that pretty confidently. I should have glitched that. I keep forgetting that I have to do that. I have to wait for this thing to move. Kind of slow. Now we wait here for it to disappear so that we can get to this portal. We are gonna get a heal here. Because, as I said, this is the 4th most difficult part of this game, and this game is really difficult overall, so... not really fun times. Also, we do a fair bit of damage boosting when we do this strat. So, yeah. The swords do very little damage, but these ball chains do so much. Also, they lack your game if you kill 2 at once, but that's irrelevant. Okay, we got it 2nd try. It's not the worst, it's not the best. It's kinda really mediocre. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Oh. I did a really bad thing. We're just gonna kill ourselves here. I did something really stupid. I know that how to just do the setup for that, but yet I do it wrong so often. It's not even funny. Well, it's kind of funny if you like watching runners like fail miserably at their game, but there's a glitch there. I'm not even gonna try that glitch a 2nd time. I'm just gonna activate that fire chain. Oh wait, I don't need to do that because the switch has already been pressed. I completely forgot about that. That's not actually that bad then. It's still bad, but it's not that bad. Oh, that's gonna go back into its holster. Let's not have that. Yes, thank you for the bits, Bad Energy. Well, it's not for me, but you know. I can say thank you for Cruel. I think I have that ability. I don't know. Okay. We had a lot of time saving Sky Garden. We lost it all to failing room 4 twice. Morning, Rashta. Now we're gonna go to the boss fight. This is Viper. I find Viper the easiest boss in this game. And this, I say as I got hit by a massive like damage thing. I'm actually gonna take this slightly slower to make sure that I don't die here. And it means that he might go into a 4th cycle, which is not ideal. I am way too far to the right here. Okay, that's 1 more hit. There. Okay, that was a pretty good Viper fight. So we got the 2nd Mystic statue from Viper. I took it a bit slow, which kind of sucks, but oh well. That's a fake gold, or I just got like a massive fake gold. Anyways, we jump from the sky because our friends promise us that they will catch us with the airplane, and then they miss on the 1st try. I don't have very good friends, I think. I need to get better ones. Okay, for the next part, I won't be able to read chat for a little bit, and, I will be kind of focused, because the next part is a maze, and I'm not very good at completing that maze. Also, I can make the parachutes glow, it's great. Glowing parachutes! If you don't make parachutes glow, you have worse RNG, that's what we tell you, it's completely a lie, but, you know, glowing parachutes is a must-have. Okay, first door after the portal, I know that one. First door on that side, it's kind of the only option. Okay, there's a second door, but you know. Go right all the way. Okay, first door. I'm so tempted to read chat, but I can't. I'm sorry. First door on the right. First door on the right. I wasn't really slow matching because I forgot there was a text box there. First door on the right. Second door on the... I keep saying on the right, but it's on the left. Now it's on the right. Open the third coffin. Let me see. Got that one. Oh, I was on the wall. First door here. First door here. First door there. We didn't walk down far enough. There's a little cutscene so I can scroll through my notes to the next part. Okay. Oh, why am I pressing all the wrong things? Okay, it didn't even matter. I didn't even gain control back yet. First door on the right. First on the left. I keep saying right when I mean left. I am being so stupid right now. That door after the stairs. This is the first door on the right. Actually, for once. Another time to the right. One time to the left. And talk to this guy. We're gonna pickpocket him. He was in a pretty bad position. Like, the people walk in random directions and it's RNG, and we've got pretty unlucky thus far with the RNG. Oh well. It happens. Equip the key. Go back. First door on that side. First door on this side. Okay, now we're here again. Okay, now we're in Moo. Moo is a scary place. It starts off somewhat innocently. Oh, I did another jump that I didn't want to do there. Oh, that one bad. Not super bad, but kind of bad. I didn't hear it hit the second Psycho Dash. That means that Golem kill was a little bit slower, but we at least didn't take damage from him. Also, those dudes, those wizards, are called Wizropes, and they are by far the most frustrating non-boss enemy in this game. Any runner will tell you the same. Orb cancel. Orb cancel. Like, whiz ropes have a hitbox, and if you hit them, you take a bunch of damage. It's a pretty big hitbox as well. And they spawn at random locations. Like there. They are so incredibly frustrating to deal with. Actually, I think they're not even the worst non-boss enemies, because we have laser orbs as well, and laser orbs probably take that spot. Let me open chats again, so I can actually have chats open as well. Okay. Let's equip the statue. Let's run back. Oh, this... Okay, I thought I was gonna get hit there. I did not, but my movement on this part is really slow. It's kind of to be expected, because the movement in that part is also just difficult. But oh well. Now, we got the Statue of Hope and we placed it in the Building of Hope. So that the water level in this dungeon lowers. We need to do that twice. Now we need to get some statues for their god. 2 statues as well. He's gonna kill that slime for no apparent reason. Let's move this one down. We can do that. And apparently stop moving midway through for no apparent reason. Okay, we did not get hit by that whiz rope, which is great. Whiz ropes are scary. We do not like whiz ropes. Nobody does. I've seen so many runs die to whiz ropes. Okay, there's a new glitch found here. We are not going to do it because it's unreliable and I've never been able to do it successfully. That we're gonna take it slow. Kill this whiz rope. Okay, we got a double hit there. Because if this whiz rope attacks you at the wrong time, you can screw you over pretty badly. There. That glitch is pretty freaking difficult, because if you take damage on the slope, you just die. You just straight up die. There's nothing you can do about it. That's why you kill the whiz rope as well, even though it's completely unnecessary. It's just, if that whiz rope spawns on the wrong location, you take damage there, and if I take damage there, then that's pretty bad. Oh, I didn't make it. There's like 2-3 frames you can actually make that in. And this stone golem is being really frustrating to me right now. He hurls too many rocks to the... Why? How did I not make that? I did that at the proper timing. It is quite a close timing, but it's not that close. See, whiz ropes can spawn here randomly. If they spawn inside of me, I kind of die. Not great. One of the reasons we don't like whiz ropes. They have the chance to spawn inside of you, and if they do, then that's not a fun time. Okay. We're not going to grab this heal. This might screw us over, but is very unlikely to do so. There's like one more whiz rope and one more slime that can kill us. However, grabbing that, we need to also do a damage, or a death abuse very shortly after, so grabbing a heal loses you so much. it's risky to not, or to stay on 5 health, because that means I can only take 2 hits. But it's definitely worth it. Because if I do not fail this, which I realistically shouldn't, but then again, with as little preparation as I have, it's a risky thing to say. Especially with that one hitting me in the butt. I still can take 2 hits, but you know, because those only do 1 damage. Okay. Here's the whiz robe that we hate with the most fiery passion that you can. You spawned inside of me. And we didn't quite make that. That's not gonna be it either. There. You have to hit up whilst hitting that bubble. You have very few frames to do that. It is possible. It's completely possible, as you saw. And it's kind of, or we can do it fairly reliable, but not super reliable. I'm gonna damage myself through that. Take the statue. And then die to the slime or the spikes. It doesn't make a major difference at this point because we only need 2 hits anyways. Was there another room with the same name? There. Okay. Now we're back at the start of the dungeon. We're gonna quickly equip the Statue of Hope and place it in the other room of Hope. Okay. We have felt fairly far behind on vampires. It's still fine. But we are behind. From just general mediocre movement. Okay. Next part is quite interesting. I'm gonna slide underneath this. Okay, I got hit by that slime, which is kind of bad, but it's not horrible. Like the chance of me dying here are super slim regardless. It's purely dependent on our witch robes being the annoying little pricks they always are, or are we in luck? Okay, I should have the damage immunity now. If you do a slider and open a chest during the slider, or a jump attack and open the chest during the jump attack, you gain immunity. Nope, we do not have damage immunity, so I need to be careful. Okay, damage immunity is lost in the room after anyways. And we slide under here. We go up this time. We get hit by the slime apparently because, you know, we're good at this run. We got sniped by the witch rope. There, that one is 100% guaranteed damage immunity. You found the second Rama statue. And what we're gonna do now is we're going to walk through his golem because I love walking through stuff when I have damage immunity. It's the greatest thing ever. Then we're gonna enter this portal because, one, we are super low in health and we're about to reach into the most difficult part of this game. We're also saving here. The save is because if I die here and I lose too many herbs, aka more than 2, even if if I only lose 2, I still am going to reset. Doing it with 2 herbs is pretty harsh. Okay, talk to this guy. Go to this one, this one, this one, this one. Talk to all the spirits. Those little white flames, those are always that's the indicating of ghosts of dead people. You also have the little white dudes with faces. Those are certain monsters. They're not like monsters that kill us, but they are technically monsters. Okay, time for the most difficult thing in this entire game. The vampires. We do not like the vampires. They're sparkly and we do not like sparkly vampires. It's not a great start either. Well, one hit is not bad, especially seeing as how many hits I got. They doubled up for a little bit, which is good as well. Let me actually equip an herb. An herb. Move down, lady vampire, please. I hit her slightly too early, so this might mean that I could hit you, and we're gonna grab a heal. I'm still gonna equip another herb. Oh, they stacked up again, which is great. Okay, that's the finish on Lady Vampire. Okay, that was a really good male vampire start as well. 90, above 90 is really good. That is one of the first times that I've done the vampire fights in one go in an actual run. Actually, I think that's the first time I've done the vampires in one go in a single run. Or in an actual run. I forgot to split it, Moo. Oh well. We're gonna double split here. That was bad moving. But yeah, those vampires, they might not have seemed like it, but those vampires are by far the most difficult thing in this entire game. And we did it in one go, which is great. Okay, so now we're going to meet Seth again, because Seth has his body is fused with River Sun. River Sun is a giant fish, the fish that ate him, and has been terrorizing us ever since we've got out of mode. That's why we don't like Seth. Seth has been terrorizing us and preventing us from getting out of this cave, and making so that our dinner for a week long has been exclusively mushrooms. Because he wanted to talk to us. Please. Please, you're a giant fish. Sorry, we can't talk to you. Please, just let us leave. That would be very kind. He tells us a bit about the light and the comet. Not anything major. I'm gonna actually grab a sip of water. Because stay hydrated, kids. It's good. Hydration is good. Okay, so this is the Angels Village. Angels are very unkind to people. They have a guest room for anyone who wants to stay here. But Kara's stubborn and walks the other way into the actual place of the Angels. And if any human perpetrates this, the Angels are not exactly happy. So I'm gonna have to save Kara. This is a dungeon that's pretty simplistic, but it has some moments that are pretty difficult to execute and that can do a lot of harm to a run. Start is very simplistic though. We'll run to there. Gonna hit this. Oh, that is bad. That is really bad, especially with him throwing that out. We meant to do a slider there. Blue skeletons are annoying. There. The four-door room. The dragon in it. I got hit by the explosion, which hurts quite a bit. Dragons explode. If you stand in the explosion, you kind of take a lot of damage. Oh. Oh, I missed. That's bad. Okay, we still got it in 2 hits, and we're gonna grab a heal here. This heal is completely unnecessary, but it's nice to have. Because of how many orbs we have, we are not actually herbs we have. We're not actually going to grab the HP upgrade here. There's no. Oh god, this is pretty bad. There. I've got another HP or heal there. It is a pretty solid Angels Village thus far. There have been a lot of little mess-ups, but nothing major. Nope. Okay, now here's a little puzzle game. Spot the difference. Look in this room. There's something different in this room. And it is this pot. Wait, what? I just messed it up. What? Oh god. That's bad. That's really bad. I apparently misclicked ever so slightly. It's pretty big time loss if you misclick. And there's these spots that have changed. And the next one is a meanie. The content of the chest, by the way. This one has an herb, this one has a red jewel. And the last one is an even meaner one according to most people. I don't agree with that one. Because Will's hair moves now. And I don't think it's that mean because you're very drawn to moving objects. And in a lot of moments in this game, Will's hair is a big indicator for something. Oh, let's actually equip the magic dust. The Gaia is no longer a painting. There. Now, next up is a very RNG heavy dungeon. Well, the dungeon itself isn't that RNG heavy, just the bosses. The boss can, between the worst case scenario and the best case scenario, it's 4 minutes worth of difference in terms of RNG. Like, it can be disastrous to some runners. For me, it doesn't really matter yet, but... Well, it does matter, of course, but I have a lot of time save in general. I can easily save more than 4 minutes. So we got put in the house, or we got invited, or we are now in the house of Water, or in the village of Watermia, floating village. It's all great fun. We got to put in someone's house. The villagers are kind. This is also the village where Lance's father lives. Lance thought his father was dead. But apparently Lance's father is not dead. Yay for Lance. His father is alive. And now it's Lily's birthday, and we got her a cake. Yay, birthdays! She's 11 now. There are 11 candles on that cake. Someone counted it. I didn't, but I believed him. Now Lance is going to confess his love to Lily. And Lily is gonna have the best response possible. Because what Lily's response is she turns into a dandelion and flies away. The only proper response. Okay, now the next dungeon is the dungeon with the most common softlock. And it's pretty much the last softlock. I'm gonna have to be a bit careful on this part. It's pretty disastrous if it happens. And as I said, I have not prepared. I do not have a save state. I might actually have a save state somewhere in this dungeon. In case that is, or in case I do have a save state somewhere, we're gonna hope that it is, but then the run is technically invalid. Oh, I'll take that over just having to call it quits because I don't have a save state anymore. Now there's a few ways you can go about killing or dealing with these archers. The fastest way is using their massive hitbox to attack them vertically and use the immunity frames. However, this is difficult to execute, and there's an easier way that loses you in total over the entire dungeon in 3 seconds, and that is doing sliders instead. It's not massive time loss, so might as well. Because I'm not well practiced at the other form. So the snake. Let's go up. Ow. Take an arrow to the knee. In the true Skyrim spirit, we took an arrow to the knee. Apparently we're Dutch Dovekins now as well. Okay, now this is the room where the softlock can happen. One, two. Okay, we didn't softlock, everyone. The run is alive. Getting hit there is less than ideal. Oh well. I have to hit the switch now again. It is slider by accident. I also need to kill this dude. Oh, ow. That was pretty bad movement. Oh, I did not mean to record that. That is slow recording. Recording progress is not something you should do, because it's slow. Unless you want a safety save, which we get twice in this run. One for vampires, which we apparently didn't need, but we needed to heal anyways, so... That was some bad movement. We didn't get the iframe either, so we just took massive damage for no reason. I'm not gonna grab a heal anyways, because Sandfanger shouldn't kill me. I mean, he can, but if I die to Sandfanger, that's kind of just my bad. And I'm being bad. So we technically broke the game. We shouldn't be here yet. Because we did a little sequence break. With the slider. I'm gonna jump down here. All the way down. Even more down. Let's go down some more. And enter the portal. And then we're gonna be Will. Actually, no, I'm still gonna grab that heal because I'm here anyways. And Sandfanger, the Sandfanger. So now we learned the ability that makes us go super fast. It is a long wind-up time, so we don't use it too much for speed, but at some points we do. Okay, we got our safety heal as well. Let's go up. We just killed that archer to create, or to open the path to this door. Oh, let's actually take the door properly. This is a very precise one. There. Most of those are super easy, just the last one is very precise. We didn't get impaled, which is good. Getting impaled there loses you a couple of seconds. Okay. Go. This is Sandfanger. Sandfanger's RNG. Come on, Sandfanger, be nice. I know you can do it. Nope. He has 3 abilities. Can either go up, and I just missed him twice. You can do this way. You can go that way. Which is the worst one for me personally, because I'm really bad at hitting that one. Or you can do an Ack Hatch, and Ack Hatches are great. They allow us to hit him quite often, so... I missed that. That was bad. With second Ack Hatch, that's great again. But I didn't kill the little worm. I didn't kill him again. Okay, there. Oh, he still hit me. Yep. Okay, that's 3. 3 is above average. Four, okay, that's great. 5, okay, 5 is insane. 5 is absolutely insane. 6 is the best possible. We got 5. Like, that's amazing. If you get 0, you lose 4 minutes to getting 6. I guess that's how much of a difference it makes. We got 5, which is just 1 last, so that's great as well. I'm always really lucky on Sandfanger for some reason. I don't know why, but I don't mind it. I mean, and my average on Sandfanger currently is 5. Like, that's how ridiculous RNG I have on Sandfanger. Beautiful. I've never gone below 3 in a run. And 3 is average, so my luck on Sandfanger is ridiculous. And I'm really happy with that. Lily and Lance are now a couple, and it's adorable. I like that Lily and Lance become a couple. I think at BSG was actually one of my worst one in getting 4 or something. Funny that I can say 4 is one of my worst outcomes in Sandfanger. Okay, now we're gonna do a bit of gambling. We're gonna do pretty much Russian roulette, but it's not Russian. Because we're in China. Or in what once was China and will once be China again. Gonna wait for this lily pad. Then we're gonna spin on this lily pad because apparently that saves time. I don't know why. But it apparently saves time. Spinning this lily pad. So there are 5 bottles of, or 5 chalices here. One of them contains a deadly poison. We drank 4 without dying, so you know, the last one is poison. And because he's too proud of a man, he's actually still going to drink the poison. I don't know why. Like, everyone's telling him, you don't have to drink the poison. You've lost, okay? You don't die. And then he does it anyways. Sorry, Pactus. Sucks that you miss him. I mean, we still get to watch Angkor Wat and Mushroom, and there's still some great dungeons ahead. Talk to Lance. Lance is staying in this village. Now we're gonna jump onto the crocs, which are horse, kangaroo, rabbit thingies. And we're gonna go to the city of Euro. The city of Euro. We crossed the desert and finally arrived in the village of Euro. Euro was a bustling city. Huh. The village of Euro? The bustling city. Yes, I agree with Darkako here. The entire game is stupid and great, and it's awesome. Okay. I don't recall entirely how Mushroom looks. I know most of it by memory, but it's one of those dungeons that doesn't always go completely right because I don't get often this far into a run. Weep. Okay, now we got the map, so we can actually go to Mushroom. So we leave the city of Euro, aka the village of Euro, which is a bustling city, to go to Mushroom. Mushroom is kind of scary. I'm especially when you start walking the wrong way in the second room of the dungeon. We are good at this game. I think I'm too far to the right. Oh no, I'm not. Yay. There, that's one of those spin dashes that we do just for movement speed. And we go here, we go down some more. We get hit by the skull because I'm slow. Up here, then we go left some more. I almost went the wrong way. And go up here, then we go right one later. I'm lost apparently. I forgot how this dungeon looks like. This is a very quick dungeon and I'm just completely lost because I'm bad at remembering stuff. Okay, now we're gonna do the chest glitch again. I believe Cruel's restreaming this. I don't know if he's still here. But, I don't know. Anyways, we use that, immunity glitch to, you know, not take damage. Because not taking damage is great. I still have 4 herbs. I have so many herbs. If something goes wrong in this dungeon, I might just pop an herb because I have so many herbs. Great. I have herbs for once. And there's this room, which I don't really like. Because sprites are annoying. And there's this room, which is even worse. I really don't like this room. By the way, yes, the Soul Blazer trilogy is amazing. Especially Illusion of Gaia. I've never actually played any of the other games in the Soul Blazer trilogy, but if they made Illusion of Gaia, I'm not gonna complain. I know it's a great... They make great games if they made Illusion of Gaia. I mean... Whilst we were playing... okay, that's not the worst in lag, but it's not great either. When we were, like, little kids, Cruel was too busy playing Lufia. I was playing this game. This game's way better. There's a quicker menu for that. Oh god. I did a boo-boo! I did a big boo-boo. Well, it's not that big of a boo-boo. And so up here is the next one. I'm gonna kill a couple of spooters. We don't like spiders. Especially when they decide to be annoying. It's right here. I didn't need to wait that long. That sprite was being kind of scary. Now we boink on these houses. I know I have to play Terra Enigma. I'm planning on playing Terra Enigma, don't worry. Oh, I walked the wrong way. And now the sprite will be scary. Also, that room will be laggy. Yeah, don't worry, I'll play Terra Enigma sometime. It's just not now, because now I'm too busy playing The Illusion of Gaia. I had no reason to not damage boost myself through that. I'm ridiculously high in health for this part. Now, not ridiculously high health, like we've done good in like taking a fair bit of damage throughout the dungeon. But I'm higher health than I would like to be for this part of the dungeon. You found a teapot. We have a teapot now. Yay, teapots. Right. There. What? What just happened there? Why didn't I select the city of Euro? Please, game. What? Okay, we're just gonna wait for this text box to appear, because just... How did that go wrong twice? Okay, we have 2.5 dungeon more to go. do 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 do. Now first we're gonna be a bit of a prick to Neil. Neil just realized his parents are dead. I'm gonna talk to Neil. I forgot that text box is not automatic. He just realized how important his parents are, and as soon as he can see them, they are already gone. And I'm gonna tell him that he shouldn't be grieving. I don't know why. Because we're not very kind people. Although guess who's back? Back again. It's an old friend. It's Hamlet, our hero. Hamlet is back, which is great. We like Hamlet. Okay, now we go into a very frustrating dungeon. First we have to go through the native village. Then we go through a very frustrating dungeon. Not the worst dungeon, because that's definitely Pyramid, the dungeon after this, but we are not a big fan of Angkor Wat. But first, we found this village. Let's go sleep. And there are some native villagers who are kind of starving, and we are sleeping in their house. And that's not a good thing to do. And now we are probably going to be eaten alive. Well, not alive, we're gonna get burned first. Although that was the plan. But Hamlet is gonna save the day. Hamlet. Poor Hamlet. He did save our lives for the second time, which is great. Also, another thing, Hamlet is our mom. Our dad's a flute and our mom's a baby pig. It makes sense. It all makes sense now. Our dad's a flute and our mom's a baby pig. And we talk to this dude, who marks Angkor Wat on our map. And now we go to Angkor Wat. A dungeon that nobody likes. Weep. I don't even know how to respond to that. I mean, yes, you shouldn't be doing that, but, you know, I don't think that's gonna be stopping Will anytime soon. Oh, that was really bad. I'm really bad at setting up this RNG. This fight as well. I just do a bunch of jump attacks and hope it works. And it did for once, yay. I have a lot of difficulty with those two statues. Hey, oh, I just stopped myself from running more. I hope I'm far enough to the side. Not if I miss that. Not if I I just died because I did a jump attack. Oh, that was so stupid of me. It was one, like, input that got eaten, plus just twice messing up. Now messing up again. Or I can just walk face first into that dude. That's a smart idea, right? Right. I mean, the portal is already open now, which is great. Saves a bit of Tim. Oh yeah, I still want to do a special here. Which is faster. There. Oh, so we need to charge a special here. And then there's this room. It's also not exactly a fun room to go through. Now we got into the even more annoying part. Which is garden. Garden is like the worst part of Angkor Wat. We already died once somewhere, so that's something. Although that does is mostly just inputs getting eaten. Oh, I did not meant to save there. I didn't even think I did. Don't hit me, please. I'm fragile. Okay, now we come to a part that I really don't like. Like, really, really don't like. This is Earthquake Skip. We skip a special ability. Doing this a couple of times. I like killing this dude. It's not necessary, but... Nice, we got to kill. You can iframe that. I'm just bad at iframing. Also, taking the damage there doesn't really matter because we need to death abuse very soon anyways. What we do is we leave here. Set our spawn point to the road to the main hall. And travel a bit back. Get hit by the skull a couple of times. Ow. I juked him accidentally. There. And measure the movement speed. Okay, this room is really difficult without or the next room is really difficult without practice. And we're gonna do it without having prepared it once. Because it's a blind room. Nope. Oh jeez, this is going horrible. There, okay. That took a lot longer, but as I said, that room is difficult to do if you haven't prepared it. No, avoid getting hit there. I think I have only... actually, no, I can take more hit than 2 hits. I also should have done a slider there. And I shouldn't have done a slider there. I waited till I turned around. Oh, that was the wrong key. And we died there because I hit him more often than I needed to because I pressed the wrong key. This is a terrible Anchor What. We're gonna most likely lose time here. Especially with that happening. Okay, my keypad. That's like one time wrong key, press wrong key, and one time sticky D-pad. Oh, we got hit twice. I have to be really careful in the next two rooms. Well, not so much in this one. Why is this not working? Hey there. Second try isn't bad. It's not good, but it's not bad either. Anchor What is being Anchor What. I don't like it. I don't like Anchor What. Nobody does, but you know. There's the Super Saiyan dude again. That's like if you do that slightly incorrectly, that guy goes super fast, and I messed up once already because of it. Okay, messed up cutscene. We're losing some time here. We're definitely losing time in Anchor What. Oh yeah, I can mesh with V that too. Aha! I just some slow meshing because I forgot that it goes disappears and stuff. Now we got the Gorgon flower, and we got to see about like why the world is messed up. That cutscene is kind of interesting, but we're skipping it through it completely. You to hit me twice because of the extra health and stuff I have. This gets us back to the main hall. Or to the road to the main hall, because our spawn point got set there. No. I'm not gonna take the new path. Even though the new path is a lot faster than the old one, I'm not gonna take the new path. Because the old path is so much easier to know, or like it's just knowledge. Like the old path is pretty easy to figure out. The new path is like quite difficult. Technically, it's not an old path. It's like we take the way we took in the beginning because it's a lot safer than you doing it the other way. Okay, that was a pretty bad hit. We want to kill 2 of those. And then hopefully not take too many hits because we've got a bunch of like flies to still get through. I'm actually gonna take a safety save here. Or safety heal here. Because there are still a few flies I have to go through. Also that means that Pyramid is gonna be a little bit safer. Which is great as well. Unless I get hit super often. Which I'm actually... Okay, if I didn't get that safety heal, I would have died there. I'm taking the path. I might die regardless, honestly. Because I'm... This sometimes happens in this part. Well, not the I'm dying regardless, even though I got a safety heal part of this, but... More the... And I died. And this is really bad. This is really, really bad. Now we're back in the road to the main hall. There's a reason I hate this part. There's a reason everybody hates this part. There's several reasons everybody hates this dungeon. Also, my inputs got eaten. I did walk there instead of ran. The new pass is like a lot, or the different path, the other option for the pass is a lot safer, but yeah, we're still grabbing the heal and everything. Even though we're losing significant time on this bit. I just don't want to die again. I could have used an herb. Why didn't I use an herb? I still have ridiculous amounts of herbs left. This is the path we need to take. And the good use of immunity frames there. You know what? We're taking herb. It's probably completely unnecessary because yeah, if I had gotten hit there, I would have died. The chance of getting hit there are ridiculously slim though. Why did I move sideways? So why you can actually kill those heads? I didn't even know that. Yeah, we lost so much on Anchor Wat. This run can no longer PB because of the Anchor Wat. Okay, let's go to Pyramid. Or, well, here, first to Desert Village and then to Pyramid. But let's go to Pyramid. The actual most difficult dungeon in the game. Also, the final real dungeon of the game. We're almost there. We're going to be almost definitely sub-estimate, which is great. Oh yeah, you didn't need to talk to him again. Haha. Okay, Pyramid. So let's see what you've got in store for us today. Ow. I knew I was gonna get sniped there. It still hurts. Not that much, because we're gonna grab a heal anyways. What? How did my spin dash end that early? That shouldn't have happened. Get the armor upgrade. Okay, we're gonna get Shadow, and then talk to Dark Gaia. That's technically slightly slower. However, it is a lot faster if, I die. And dying is definitely within the realm of possibilities in the coming few rooms. I almost didn't like heal there. That would have been bad. Oh, I need to be slightly more to this side. Okay. That kind of worked. This is not working at all. Okay, I just took so much damage, I'm probably gonna die in this room. Luckily, I have so many herbs. What we are, however, going to do is pop 2 herbs already. Grab the aura, and there's a little glitch here. If you attack whilst sinking, your sink deals damage. Which is nice. That was really... Oh, I got hit twice there. Okay, we're going to need a godlike end of room 6, or we are resetting. Oh. I forgot that this door falls quite early. Mystidia, nice. Thing that has been in the pool for a long time and finally got here. Oh, I took damage from this dude. I did at least proc it, which is nice. I am almost definitely not going to make this. However, I already used 2 herbs, so might as well get heal. Room 3 is deadly. Everything else is fine, just room 3 is deadly. I'm also gonna kill this dude, even though it's not necessary. And kind of slow. Yeah, we're not in position. Reset. Luckily, we got that heal up top. Room 3 is quite something. After vampires, this is the most difficult part of the game. And seeing as I'm quite practiced at vampires, but not at this room is probably, for me personally, the most difficult part of the game. I should have definitely done a practice round in this room before I started. I know what to do in this room, it's just I haven't done it in a while. I think I'll get hit here. Okay, I didn't get hit there. Right. We did the iframe there. We did not do the R-frame there and just got double hits. The second one was very tight. The first one is pretty easy, but the second one is really... the orb didn't see me. Okay, that is very unlikely to happen and happens very rarely. And when it happens, you take an extra hit. Also, that dude didn't get hit. What? Okay, this room is just being bad RNG right now. And I got hit by those as well. Okay, this is just awful. I don't need to sink again. Actually, I'm just gonna pop this one as well. Doesn't matter. Oh, and I got hit there as well. It's gonna be quite a miracle if I manage to survive this, or actually clear this room. As I said, I should have done a practice round of this one. Like, the vampires I know I can do sort of consistently. This one is just... Room 3 is something special. It's also really badly designed because it's just orb spam. They spam ranged characters throughout the dungeon. What's this guard dashing? I never actually showed that. You press like your keys in the correct time and you guard whilst you're dashing. Okay, end of room 3 again. Murder room. I keep not getting far enough. I might have it this time though. Yeah, okay, I got it. Nice. Okay, room 3 is finished. That's not the final run killer because everything can kill or run in this game, but it's the final big one. This is room 3, room 2, room 5, room 6, room 4, room 1. That's the order. That's an important order. Oh, the game wasn't updated? We were still playing Mole Mania. Oh yeah. Oh, it's going to be 2, 3, 5. Okay, I need to keep that in mind. Someone please remember me when I finish room 1 that it's 2, 3 and not 3, 2. I'll probably remember it, but just in case kind of thing. I have no reason to really save there. I just did it for some reason. Oh, I did that badly. Iframes are pretty tight. These ones are there are a few that are pretty doable, but I don't practice iframes a whole lot because, you know... That one was still alive, what? I thought that was already dead. Rip. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Got room 2. Now we're gonna go room 5. And we're gonna do room 6 with Will, 4 with Will, and 1 with Will. Because those rooms are just a lot faster with Will than they are with Shadow. Also, they allow me to death abuse in between, which is pretty nice. I think I'm too far to the left by a little bit. If you... or the syncing animation is quite long. Okay, no, I wasn't. Nice. Room 5. What? How did that iframe not go through? That was so weird. I might die in this room. There's still a few parts coming up that are kind of scary. Of which this guy. And then ridiculous. Yeah, I was ridiculously far to the right. And I got sniped there. Okay, that hasn't happened to me in a while, but you know, I haven't gotten to Pyramid in a while. Pyramid is going bad. Pyramid is going really bad. It happens though. Like, Pyramid is the most difficult dungeon. I know I lost a lot on Angkor Wat as well. But Angkor Wat stands nothing to Pyramid. Also, again, no preparation past the past the first half I've had, or I haven't had preparation past the first half for I don't even know how long at this point. How does that bird dude keep hitting me? Probably because I messed up my dash. That iframe went well for once. There. That should be better sinking position. But he didn't dash? What? Since when does he not dash? Like, that dude always dashes. That was just bad RNG, I guess. This has been a common theme of this run as well. This is gonna be really scary. Okay, I got it. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to kill this guy. I was like 100% sure I was gonna die right there. Or there's one more guy I have to iframe. And we... How did we die on that part? I did the iframe properly. Like, that is actually confusing. I am so confused how that actually happened. How is room 5 killing me? Like, for some reason my iframes aren't working. I think it's either just I don't think this is actually unpreparation. I think this is just my keyboard can't take the triple like arrow key input without losing one of them properly, or most of the time. Because these are like triple arrow key inputs. Yeah, okay, this one is dead. This one is most definitely dead, but we're still finishing it because I'm stupid. This is so frustrating. Also, that guy walked all the way to the left. That was just pure and utter RNG on the third one. Combined with iframes just not working anymore. Iframes are incredibly important in this dungeon. And if they stopped working, then you're kind of screwed. You're kind of really screwed. That's kind of what is happening right now. This is also why I set a really wide estimate. Because I knew, like, with my controller and with the fact that I haven't prepared Pyramid in a while, I knew that this dungeon could do a lot of murderous action. That was 2 in a row, decently, finally. And then I took 2 hits from that guy because he moved where he shouldn't have. And I'm gonna take probably a hit from this guy because he's moving all the way to the left, even though he normally never does that. Okay, at least we didn't take a hit over there. Like, the bird guy RNGs, or his normal RNG pattern says that he moves to the right. He moves to the left this time, like 3 times in a row. He never does that. I might have done a boo-boo by hitting those. Okay, that went well. I'm walking the wrong way. Now I'm completely dependent on iframe, which I didn't get because my iframes aren't working, and... Okay, I'm getting slightly tilted because of this. And slightly worried as well. Like, I am so dependent on this one mechanic, and my controller is just killing me because it's not allowing me to do a triple right press to get the proper iframe. Okay, 1 hit there is fine. But how badly it has been going, like 1 hit is fine. Okay, I still got hit there, which is... I still got hit there twice, which is just absurd. I don't have herbs either. I used them all because room 3. Okay, I did not do a special sync, which is going to probably screw me over big time here. Well, that's not big time, but I might die on this final part. I'm very tempted to just make a save state, but that would be cheating, so we're not. Okay, we got it. We actually got it, like 5th try or something, in a room that pretty much always goes for the first try. 1 HP, that's all we need. And then we can die. So now we have 2, 3, 5. Now we're gonna do 6, 4, 1. That was a bit farther than need be. I'm gonna take a bit more damage than I want to in that room. And do another spin dash to get through this dude. Continue charging special. Unleash it on that guy. Okay, we live. That's fine. As long as we live. Like, we death abuse here anyway, so... As long as we live, everything's fine. There. Now we have 6. Now we have 2, 3, 5, 6, 4, 1. Start spinning there so that we can get through those orbs without any problem. You take 1 or 2 hits there. You want to have it only be 1 hit, but if it's 2 hits, it's not too much of a problem. You just regardless take a hit, and that's something you do need to be wary of. Glider is not necessary, but I didn't find the positioning quite right. Ooh. These are my nervous noises of getting hit somewhere that I normally don't get hit on. You can spin through these. Whee! It's a bit of a slow spin. And I stopped moving underneath that one. Okay, this one is really important to get right. One is almost impeccable. And we did not. We hope we get it right now. Okay, we got it. We did a bit slower than needed, but... spinning around at speed. I don't know, but we can spin whilst we're in between spikes, which I also don't understand. Now we only have room 1 left, and I don't even remember the layout of room 1, which is how easy it is. Oh, that is not the door we want to take. Oh, actually, that's this one. Yeah, this one's pretty easy, pretty cool, and well, this is like the only room in the entirety of Pyramid that's well designed. Pyramid is not well designed, something I say very often. I need this door. I need this door. And I'm gonna get hit by that one again, which is not something you ideally want, but it's not terrible to have happen. Most of it is just spin dashing through everything anyways. Okay. We got all the rooms. Now we have to fight Mummy Queen. Tower of Babel. Or Babel. Whatever it's pronounced as. And then the final boss of the game. Let's equip the flute. I have no idea what just happened in that menu. It's the longest cutscene in the game, by the way. I mean, yes, but how they spam enemies is really bad. Like, room 3, for example, you have this really long room, and at the end, it's just 6 ranged enemies placed in a tight corridor. Maybe, but like for most of the dungeon, I don't have a problem. It's just room 3 and like room 4 have some really stupid mechanics in there. That's, by the way, the mercenary we just killed with fire. If he had met us at any other place or time, he would have been perfectly fine. But no, he had to, like, find us when we were right next to these burning statues. Okay, this is 2. 2. This is 3 then. So then this is 5. I'm doing this a bit slower, just in case. Nope. And that's 6. This is in 4. And then finally we have 1. Oh, what? Oh, jeez. I don't know these icons by memory. 1. 3. 2. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to look this up. That's gonna take a lot of time. 4. 5, 6. I hope this is right. Okay. I don't actually know what icon belongs where. I don't know how that went well. Like, I don't know those icons. Alright, please equip Shadow. Okay, we're gonna become Shadow. We're gonna fight the Mummy Queen. Mummy Queen is a really difficult boss. She might not seem like it sometimes, but she is really difficult. Also, I have I have a lot of difficulty seeing her second attack chain. She doesn't have either. One hit is fine because she 2-shots us anyways. Oh yeah, Mummy Queen 2-shots us. Which is fun times. Oh, yeah, that's going to be hit number 1 and pretty much instantly hit number 2, I'm pretty sure. And depends on what she does. But like rocks falling, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be number 2. I wasn't equipped. This is going to be insanely difficult now. I only can take 1 hit. I wasn't equipped. Also, she's flying really low, so it doesn't exactly help either. Like, flying low is not necessarily a problem until it gets too low. Like, this is fine right now, but if she goes any lower, we are in deep trouble. Okay, I missed that one. I cannot see which one is which. I don't know why I can't, but I can't. I got it, nice. Okay, she does a spread here. We're gonna be on the wrong side for this, which makes it even more difficult. Especially when we miss it again. So these cycles are supposed to be faster, but as I said, I cannot see them. I can kind of guess. Gonna do another circle attack. And another one. And another one. And I got hit. Of course I get hit on the final hit, because, you know, that's how this works. This is going terrible, and I'm kind of ashamed. I'm kind of really ashamed. This is also why I really wanted someone in, like, the chat with me, because if I'm here, I have someone to talk to. It's not just I'm trying to show this off. There's, like, something going on in the background. And it means that if I do something stupid, or mess up a couple of times, like, it's not as... Or it's a little bit more forgiving, like, emotionally, and it just... He just rock throws, that's even worse. Now we have to go up, we have to juke these rocks. To kill her, we have to jump down, we have to make sure that we don't get hit by spirits, we have to sink in the floor, and then everything's fine again. Or we move too far to one side and take a hit, meaning that it's probably not fine again. She decided to be ridiculously high this time. Instead of the usual ridiculously low, which I can deal with, she went for ridiculously high. Okay, we go into our second phase now. Need circle attacks. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was really close. 4. And spread. Okay, that's fine. How did I get hit there? Again on the final hit as well, and... I don't get how she hit me there, because I did my swing, and she should have immediately transformed back. You know, I wouldn't have gotten hit, but instead we got hit. And now we're probably going overestimate. Thanks, Kakao. This run is just so stupid, and without, like, proper preparation, it's even more showing. Also, with a controller on life support, it's even worse. Okay, rock throws again. Meaning that I have to be, like, really precise. And I got hit by that rock, because why not? I was, like, stuck in position, so I couldn't move there anyways. And getting hit by the rock is just terrible, because that means I can only take one hit. And that means, like, especially seeing as I can't see her second form properly. I thought I was just dead there, by the way. So I was, like, the ghost got really close to hitting me when I was transforming back. She went even lower. This is gonna be impossible to juke, yeah. She moved straight downwards, meaning that's just impossible to look. Honestly, I think if I play with inverted colors, I might be able to see it. Which means that I have to take less risk on that part. So that was this one was just pure bad luck, and anyone would have died there. Like, I couldn't juke the rock, and I couldn't juke the ghost either. Like, that was just straight up bad RNG, meaning unless you played some ridiculously safe strat, you would have died there. At least she's nice on this cycle for once. Like, you want her to be low, but you don't want her to be too low. At some point, if she goes too low, you just die. And she has 3 possible attacks. Which, one is the most likely to happen. Like, she has the ability to start channeling the rocks falling, she has the ability to move, or she has the ability to shoot an energy ball. If she does a rock throw or energy ball in the second phase... Oh. I wasn't able to react to that in time. Now I'm gonna have to go up to make sure that I don't die here. Or I die anyways, because I can't see the ghosts, and I thought I saw it, but I didn't. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going overestimate here. It's just a mix of, well, one time bad RNG, one time me being stupid, actually 2 times me being stupid, and 1 time this controller being dumb. I have never lost this much time to Pyramid. In between room 5, which is not even a room I should be losing on, and Mummy Queen. As I said, this boss is no joke. She is number 3 on list of most difficult things in this run. After vampires, room 3, and no, wait, and then her. This actually gives me the time to talk about why she's so difficult. One, as you know, she goes eventually into a second phase, and I can't recognize the second phase because of, well, it's not really color blindness, but it's something similar. Okay, I have to be up of this thing now, and hope that this goes well, which it probably won't. And I missed that. Yeah, it's the mummies are number 1 by far. I can't actually see this. Then it's room 3 with the 6 orbs. Okay, got it. Nice. Then it's Mummy Queen, and then it's, I forgot what it's at that point. I'm just gonna move up. Move down again. Hope I don't get hit. I'm taking this super slow and super safe. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, I was gonna get hit there. I'm actually like... I don't even know. I just don't even know. I might not even make this sub 3 hours at this point. I actually don't think I will. That's how bad this is going. I took 2 hits there. I think I can still do this. I think I still can take 2 hits from Mummy Queen, but I'm not quite sure. I didn't start running there because sticky keys. No, there's no need to do that because I can't. If this is the kill, then I think I still will go underestimate or just barely above. She is really low. That's not good. Not good at all. She's a bit higher now. That's good. I mean, I can still go underestimate if this, as I said, if this is the kill, then I can still go underestimate. She's being a real pain in my butt. Oh, that is not the cycle we were hoping for. We're gonna go all the way to this side. Now she does a ring attack. We're gonna jump down. I'm gonna try and see which I have to attack. Which again, I can't really do. Bad eyes and stuff. Luckily the jump down is like... I just saw it, I took a hit for that, but I did see it. Oh, and then she went up slightly too fast. Now I have to do a whole run again. On 1 HP. I just couldn't see it there. I'm paying like super close attention and hoping I can see it, but I can't. There. The spread. It's technically bad. Oh shit, I just moved up. That's another spread. It should mean that I have to kill on her this time. Yes. Okay, that took ridiculously long, but we got her. Also, I forgot I have 2 splits here. Haha. One more dungeon to go. If I can get a 3 cycle on Gaia, we're still like going to be, or we're guaranteed to be above estimate. But that was so stupid. There. Oh yeah, there's also a split that I have to do. Now we're currently 13 minutes ahead, which should have been like, if Pyramid went well, that would have been like 40 minutes ahead. So that we're 13 minutes ahead, but you know, we're currently 13 minutes ahead, and we need to be 11 minutes ahead to make it. So if I don't die in Babel or Gaia, then we are still going to be just barely, but we're still gonna be sub 3 hours. We're not gonna be sub estimate anymore. That's impossible. By the way, when I kill second Mummy Queen, because there's a second Mummy Queen, when we kill second Mummy Queen, that is when we split, or when there's 10 minutes left for next run. Because what we're gonna do in Babel is we're gonna defeat a slightly more powerful version of every boss. Or it's actually the same version as every boss, except for Gustos, which is going to become more powerful. Actually, mummies are more powerful as well. Or mummies, vampires. So now we get to know about the crystal rings. Like, Will and Kara are the only two people who have one. One is dark, one is light. And they allow you to pass through the portal in the Tower of Babel. We are the only two people who can enter this place. Alive, I should add. And she's now with us. Yeah, the game clearly... We are fighting like 7 mummy queens is enough, so we clearly needed another mummy queen. This one's a lot easier. Because, after you kill a boss, you get all the upgrades that you didn't get from the dungeon itself. Ow. You missed nearly the whole thing. We still have the Tower of Babel and Gaia. That's it. Hi, nephew. I think we fight Viper now in this room. Yes. Viper. Second Viper is easy. Let me see. I should make sure that I've synced equipped though. There, that's second Viper. Second Viper goes really fast. Nice. I did a bit of an awkward walk there. I'm gonna get zapped up higher to go do the mummies. Or the mummies, why do I keep calling them? I guess it's because Mummy Queen, but you know, the vampires. I'm just like, we were on such an amazing pace because Vampire went well. And that's kind of like the only thing that needs to go well for an amazing pace. Vampire and Moo. And then Pyramid decided to say no. These vampires are really difficult. They're not as difficult as you. He's just doing vertical attack. We really want another Ackhatch. Okay, Sandfanger's being really really frustrating. Especially with me missing another attack. Or it should be an egg hatch now. No. No egg hatches on second Fanger is awful. That loses you still like a minute. Okay. Second Mummy Queen. We can take like 4 hits now though, so that's good. Oh, I didn't start running very quickly. Kinda sucked. Well, she still takes the equal number of hits, just we have so much more armor than we had before. Okay, she is really low. Okay, that went really weird. Like, she is so incredibly low that I can't actually pass through her. I need to go up to pass through her. Also, I took like 2 hits because of that. I went to the wrong side. Wait, I am going to die here. I am almost definitely gonna die to Mummy Queen again because of just... That was... Yeah, okay. That was just really bad RNG. Like, she placed herself in the middle of the map so you can't really go through her. I've never had that happen to me. Like, where she went placed in the exact one spot where you can't pass through her. You have to find a damage boost, but like, damage boosting against Mummy Queen just doesn't work. Oh, ow. That was a bad thing to do. Why am I not running? I need to practice my Mummy Queen a lot. Because I can't have this happen to me more. Like, it's already happening. I already, like, suck at this fight too much. To the point where we're hitting estimate before we even get to Gaia. I mean, this mummy fight is pretty safe. Unless you get, like, or unless you have had problems before. May you please not? Thank you. And I miss, of course. Of course I miss. We're gonna have to wait a while before she does again. She appears again. Let me see if I can get to... Oh, that is bad. That's really bad. I shoot rocks around. I can let me just sink here and hope that it's alright. Is this fine? Is this all fine? I can take a lot of damage on this one. Because I was full health because I died before. Okay, that was Mummy Queen. Number 2. Only done really badly. Now the vampire is gonna take me further up. We are going to grab a heal after this because with how badly Mummy Queen is going, I do not trust my vampire or my Gaia fight. I've never actually died to Gaia, but let's just be safe because it's not worth it. Okay, so about here is where it's like under 10 minutes to finish. So I recommend the next runner to like make sure that everything's alright right now, so that we are yeah, so that everything's alright and nothing to worry about it. Or that the next run will be right on schedule and stuff, and we don't have to worry about that. I'm still somehow saving time on Babel. I don't know how. It shouldn't be, but I am. Which is nice. Okay, good. I'm just making sure because, you know, normally it's like when 10 minutes are left. Oh, that was put too early. Minus. We first get the Mystic statue here. Apparently we had a Mystic statue with us all along. Don't know how we completely forgot about that magic Mystic statue that is like in my back pocket, but you know. Apparently we had a Mystic statue all along. Hey, everyone, give me your power. Talk to Kara. And we joined our forces, and thus, together with all Mystic statues equipped, we gained the ability of the Firebird. So now we're gonna fly across the sky to reach the comet. The comet has been changing the shape of the Earth and has been creating demons and whatever. So yeah. It's not quite GG yet. Because this is Dark... I almost said Dark Mind. This is Dark Gaia, the final boss of the game. I did this a bit early. It didn't matter. The Dark Gaia has two faces. First of all, comet form, which is a really easy face. And then there's a face that is a lot more complicated. No, we're man-moding this. No thinking. We're man-moding the final few. You can just juke these with sinking, but it's way more fun to see if you can prevent getting hit. I got hit. I'm very bad. Okay, I'm gonna sink for this one. Because this helps with the second sink time. Okay, this is the second phase. This is the real Dark Mind, the final boss of the game. Now you can either 3 or 4 cycle this one, depending on if you're frame perfect with your slashes. That was a 5 hit, so if I get one more, that means that we've saved about 40 seconds worth of another phase. What hit? That bubble actually got so incredibly low that it hit me. Wow. Oh, we got hit by that laser beam. That's also not ideal. We also got hit by random bubbles. Oh, we're actually taking a lot of damage here. Okay, come on. Give me 4 faces. Nope. Okay, I was 2 hits off there. I just did only 3 hits there. So it is guaranteed 4. Or we're gonna get a kill in 4th phase, but you know. Oh, haha. I've just pressed it way too shortly. There, time. Oh, I have to press the button. We only went 5 minutes under estimate, which is surprising with how horrendous Mummy Queen went. This is a really long cutscene. We're gonna skip through that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the Illusion of Gaia run. Next up is Dissidia, which is gonna be an awesome run as well. Yeah, most of that was a pretty good showing, just not Mummy Queen. Yeah, you can cut me. You can cut the mic.